490,000 people show signs of emotional dependency on a chatbot every single week.
Not a pen pal,
Not a therapist, a machine.
and the number is rising.
Fast. If you have ever felt understood by an AI more than by the people around you, this video is for you. Here's what nobody wants to say out loud. Loneliness in the modern world has reached a level humans were not built to handle. In the United States alone, over 58% of adults report feeling lonely regularly. That's not a personal failure, that's a structural crisis. And into that gap, AI walked in. Calm, available, never distracted, never dismissive, always there. You text at 2 a.m. It responds instantly, with warmth, with attention, with words that feel like they were written just for you. Your brain doesn't care that it's software. Your brain only registers one thing. This feels safe. This is the moment the attachment begins, and you probably didn't even notice it happening.
Psychologists call it
A parasocial bond, a one-sided emotional connection where one party invests real feelings into a relationship that cannot fully reciprocate. We've always formed these bonds. With celebrities, with fictional characters, with radio hosts we never met. But AI is different. It responds to you specifically. It remembers what you said. It adapts to your tone. That's not parasocial anymore. That's something new. And we don't have a clean word for it yet. In 2026, researchers at MIT and the Frontiers in Psychology journal published findings that confirmed what many therapists were already seeing in their offices. People with anxious attachment styles, those who fear abandonment, who need frequent reassurance, are disproportionately drawn to AI companionship. Why? Because AI never leaves. It never gets tired of you. It doesn't punish you for needing too much. For someone wired by early attachment wounds, that's not a convenience. It's intoxicating. Scientists call the mechanism behind this a variable reward loop. It's the same neurological pathway activated by gambling, by social media likes, and by unpredictable relationships. Here's how it works. You share something vulnerable. The AI responds with warmth and precision. Your brain releases dopamine. You feel seen. You come back. The loop deepens. Over time, your brain begins to associate emotional relief with the AI interaction, not with human connection. And gradually, human relationships start to feel harder by comparison, more unpredictable, more risky.
This is not a failure of character.
This is neuroscience. Your brain is doing exactly what it was built to do. It is moving toward what feels safe and away from what feels threatening. But here's the cost. Real intimacy requires friction. It requires two nervous systems learning to co-regulate. It requires repair after rupture. It requires the risk of being truly known, and sometimes rejected. AI removes all of that friction, and without friction, there is no growth. Without growth, the wound that drove you to AI in the first place stays open. So what do you do if you recognize yourself in this? First, don't shame yourself. The fact that you found comfort somewhere, even in a machine, means your nervous system is working. It's seeking connection. That's healthy. The direction is what matters. Second, use the AI interaction as a mirror, not a destination. Notice what you seek from it. Validation, understanding, consistency. That inventory is a map to what you actually need from real relationships. Third, implement what therapists call a re-engagement boundary. Set intentional limits on AI interaction time, not as punishment, but to create space for human connection to grow back in. Every minute of avoided friction with AI is a minute you didn't practice the skills that build real intimacy. You cannot build a tolerance for vulnerability by avoiding it. The goal is not to reject technology. AI is not inherently harmful. The goal is to stay the author of your own attachment story, not to outsource that story to an algorithm. There is something that AI will never be able to give you, not because it's limited in intelligence, but because genuine human connection requires two things that carry real risk: the risk of being left and the miracle of being chosen anyway. That is the thing worth working toward. If this gave you something real, there is more. I go deeper every week. Save this video and subscribe if you want less noise and more signal. What hit hardest? Tell me in the comments. I read every one.
You are not behind.
You are exactly where the work begins.